Okay, guys. So there's a guy that I recently met on Facebook, and he has a YouTube channel called Read the Word, and that's because his first name is Reed, which I thought was pretty interesting. Anyway, so he has been doing these little short videos about Logos, and I found them incredibly helpful, just little tips, and I like them. And so in the spirit of following along with what he's doing and trying to not overthink it and not try to script it or do anything, I'm going to show you guys a couple things in Logos real quick that I think are neat that I just learned, and hopefully you get something out of it. But it won't be super fancy or put together. We're just going to learn together as we go. So first, let's open Logos. Okay, so we got Logos here. I made it really big so you guys could hopefully see it better, but it looks weird to me. What I'm going to show you today comes from a Bible study that I've been in. It's a men's Bible study through our church, and we've been studying the book of Matthew. So I have a layout for this Bible study. As you can see, we're in the MacArthur Bible study of Matthew, and this works really good for taking notes and going through it, and works really well. And then I've also got the Bible open and whatnot. And I'm not really going to show you guys the layout, but what I wanted to show you was that the guy who runs the Bible study has been bringing this commentary to the study and reading out of it. And the commentary is Matthew's Messiah, and I wanted it in Logos. So the first thing I did was to just see if I could buy it in Logos. So I went to Logos and I searched for Matthew's Messiah, and I know it's written by Varner. William Varner is one of the authors. And so I searched, and nothing comes up that's even remotely close, and it doesn't have the same cover, and my internet is just being incredibly slow right now. Sorry. So you'll just have to trust me that there's nothing there. But if I search, oh yeah, look, nothing comes up. If I search for just William Varner, then it will give me, I can search by just him as an author, and I can see right here, and it'll show me all the books in Logos that that he's written. And I can scroll through these and I can say, oh yeah, I have this one. That's a good one. But I don't have anything like the Matthew's Messiah. It's kind of similar to this, but it's not the same book. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's not in Logos. So then I searched and I found it for sale on Fontis Press. And unfortunately right now, I don't know if their website is down or what, but I can't show it to you here because their website's not working, but it was for sale here anyway on Fontis Press, Matthew's Messiah, his Jewish life and ministry. But I was able to buy it as a EPUB, a digital copy. And that's going to be really important here in a minute. Not a Kindle version, not a paper version. I bought it as an EPUB. And hopefully they get their site fixed and you guys will be able to go here and buy it here. But you can download it as an EPUB, which I have done. Okay, so then once I had it as an EPUB, then I could get it into Logos. And the way I did that was first, I opened an app called Caliber. And this is a free app. Actually, let me just minimize Logos so you guys don't have this in the background. And I'll minimize this too. And I just updated it, so it's giving me all the warnings. But anyway, so here's Caliber. And it's really small because my resolution. But I've got this Matthew's Messiah book right here. And it is a Docx or an EPUB. But when I originally imported it in here, it was just an EPUB. I actually had to go in here and right-clicked it and did convert books, convert individually. And then you can say the input format is EPUB and the output format, you can pick all these different versions. I picked Docx. In fact, let's just go ahead and do this so we can walk you guys through the whole thing. I'm just going to call this test so you guys know this is the new version. So I'll click OK, and it's going to do the job and convert it to Docx. And one of the things I learned in doing this was after it's done, you want to open it in Word and resave it so that it's in the updated version of Word and everything's clean. Logos will import that in better than if you just import this originally converted Docx format. Okay, so it's done. And so let me just grab it. Oh, I guess I don't know where it's saved. Let's book files. Oh, yeah, okay, now we're here. So I'll pull it over here so you guys can see. So now it's probably hard for you guys to see because of how small the resolution is. But now here we have a cover image, which it pulled over. And that is the right one that the at the Bible study that they brought. It's William Varner and David Hegg together wrote this amazing commentary. I'm very impressed with it. Anyway, so now we have the EPUB right here that that we started with, and we have this. And the reason I know this is all coming from the right place is look right here. This is the test one. So this is the new one we just did. So the first thing I'm gonna do is open this Docx, and it's in compatibility format. And so see right here, it says compatibility on Word. And so if I go and save it and save as, it will give me the option to maintain compatibility or not. And I'm just going to say no. And I'm going to put, let's call this, we'll just call it test as well. So we have it there. And now we've saved it. It says, hey, are you sure you want to do that? Yes, I'm sure. Okay, we can close this. We're done with Word. We don't need that anymore. And now there's the one we just did. Okay. Now, if I go back to Logos, actually, I can close this. I don't need Calibre anymore either. Okay. So let me just get rid of all this stuff so that you guys don't have to see it. Logos has a really cool feature that I'm just starting to play with. I played with it a little bit, but never really used it until now. So if you go to the tools and you go to personal books, if you guys just search for it, you'll find it. I have it tabbed. You can right click these and oh no, it's not. There's a way. Oh, maybe it's because I already have it. I think anything up here you can yeah. Well, I thought there was a way you can get it to always be up there. I guess it's oh, you just drag and drop it. Maybe that's what it is. Anyway, I have personal books. You open it, and you can see there it is. We'll get to that in a second. Let me show you how to build it though. We'll build a new version. So if you add book right here, and then you give it some description, and let's just call it Matthew's Messiah Test. So we're all in the same thing. Let's say it's William Varner, and just because I want to give him credit, there it is, and David Hegg. I couldn't remember. All right, and we're going to say that this is not a monograph. We're going to say that it is a commentary, Bible commentary, and it's in English. And the description, I'm just going to say test. You can put whatever you want in here, and then you can even put a cover. You can click change right here, and it will come up with. And one trick that I do on Mac is if you have it ready in your window, you can actually drag and drop into this window, and it will automatically move you. Well, maybe not. I guess I just called myself. I proved myself a liar. Well, I'm just going to drag and drop it, and hold down options and drop a copy in downloads and replace. And now when I go to my downloads folder, there it is. There's the deal here. Change. Well, now it's working. Okay, cover image, open. Okay, now we have the cover, so it's going to look pretty. And then the key is to add the file. And I bet we're going to run into the same problem. Where I need this right here, and I bet I can't drag and drop it. Nope. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna hold down options so it makes a copy, put it in my downloads folder. Did it work? There we go. And then I'll do this again. Told you it wasn't scripted. This is how the sausage is made. Okay, so there's the file. It's a Word document. Okay, it's coming in. Now we're gonna build the book. It doesn't take very long, at least on my computer. I don't know if that's normal or not, but boom. Now we have the EPUB in Logos, and it's working. It's pretty good. You can set, I got the same thing last time I built it. It says 31 errors and 33 warnings. When I did it with the updated Docx version, was in compatibility mode, I got hundreds of errors. But as you can see, this works. And it's just like any other Logos thing. You can highlight it or whatever you need to. It works the same. So now let me go back to my layout for studying Matthew. And you'll see that I have the book right here. And so I'm in the book, and I can scroll through it. And let's see, I'm on Matthew 7 is where we're studying. And here we go. You can see that I did some highlighting and was able to read along and highlight some of the stuff that was really good. I mean, this is just an amazing commentary. I'm very pleased with it. But now it's in Logos, and it is, whoops, see, that's a link. I was able to just open right to a Bible, it just works like Logos. It's not perfect, but it works really good. When they release a Logos version of this, I will buy that too. But now at least I can follow along with this. Okay, so that's the really cool thing I wanted to show you guys, how you could get an EPUB into Logos. You just have to make it a Docx first and bring it over. Okay, so now let me show you the next thing. Now, I am an audio guy. I prefer audiobooks over paper reading. Obviously, audiobooks won't work in a Bible study, but I was so impressed with this commentary that I wanted to just read the whole thing. But I'm not good at sitting down and reading paper. But what I am good at is audio. I'm really good at it. R.C. Sproul has a whole bunch of his commentaries that they released as audiobooks. You can even get them on Audible. Love those. The MacArthur New Testament commentaries, love those, but you can't get them on audiobook. And so I really wanted to listen to this one, and it's not available on audiobook. I looked. So what can I do? Well, Logos has it built in, right? You can go right here. You can go to Tools, and you can do Read Aloud, and you can say Start Reading. Okay, so I don't know if it played the audio there because this is like my first time doing this. So I don't know if you were able to hear it, but it was playing it, and it sounds like a computer robot reading it, and it doesn't sound very good, and it's not very good. In fact, I think Logos's Read Aloud on both their mobile devices and on their desktop is just, it's lacking big time. I think their entire audio book portion and the Read Aloud portion, all of that needs a revamp, and I really hope that's on their radar. And I'm happy to beta test. If anyone, I'm looking at you guys, Logos developers, if any of you are watching this, I will happily beta test or alpha test anything, or even just meet with your engineers and tell them what is needed, because I'm an audiobook nerd. So anyway, all right, so what do I do? Because this computer voice sucks and Logos's speech to text sucks. What do I do? So let me pull back up my browser. So I want to get it into Speechify. Speechify is a platform that I love. It's not free, it's paid, but it does a great job. But since I have the EPUB, all I literally have to do is go here to New and upload the file. It's that simple. And then now I have it. Actually, I just did a test, so I have it twice. Here's the EPUB, and it's in Speechify now. And Speechify, this is where I'm at in reading it. I don't want to lose my place, so I'll bookmark where I'm at before I show you guys. You can change your voices to whoever you want. You can change the speed. You can do all kinds of things, and you can make it sound differently. And it's all AI. The AI voice that's built into Speechify, or whichever one you choose, basically reads the text from the EPUB, and it sounds great, and it works great, and you can change the speed, and you can do all kinds of really cool things, and it's awesome. I love it, and it works really good on the phone too. But there's something else about Speechify that I want to show you that's really, really takes it to the next level. And Logos, you need to pay attention to this because Speechify is doing it right. If you go to the settings, you can change a bunch of cool things, but the one that's really neat is auto skip content. You can tell it to auto skip a whole bunch of different stuff. The big important one is parentheses. You want it to skip parentheses because if you don't do that, then every time you get a citation like right here, it will read out like crazy and it sounds awful. And that's exactly what Logos's speech to text does too. It will read out every citation, and of course it doesn't say Romans, it says Rom, right? Or it just doesn't do it right. So it sounds awful. I think Speechify does a better job, but if you just check this box right here for parentheses, and it will skip it, and you won't have that at all. One thing I did learn though is you do want to turn off brackets, because some scripture verses, especially in Matthew, are not in some manuscripts and are in others. And so oftentimes those are in brackets, the actual scripture text, if they are being discussed. I don't know if I can find an example quickly, but anyway, there are some. And it's really helpful to have that on, like not off, so on. So you don't want it to skip it, because you want it to be able to read that scripture text. But anyway, I'm not gonna find one. I bet, because I know where I'm at in the reading, and I haven't heard one of those in a while. Anyway, long story short, it's there. You want to turn this one off and this one on, so that you can skip content. And then it sounds so much better because Speechify does a much better job than Logos. And now I have almost everything I want. I have the book in Logos so I can follow along at Bible study. I can highlight, I can read it. I have a great audio version that I can pretty much listen to all day today while I'm driving, and it sounds great. And there's not a Logos version of this book. There's not a audiobook version of this book, but I've created one, and now I have the Logos version or a version in Logos, and I have it as a audiobook. And it's all because I purchased the EPUB, and I was able to get the EPUB into those. So I hope that's helpful, and I hope you like this little trick. And yeah, that's it. No scripting, just showing you cool things in Logos. See you guys.